Katy Perry nearly plummets from floating butterfly as giant prop malfunctions during her show. Pop star Katy Perry experienced a frightening moment during her San Francisco concert. While performing Roar atop a giant butterfly prop, the mechanism malfunctioned, causing a sudden drop. Perry quickly recovered her balance and composure, resuming the song after a brief pause. This incident follows a similar mishap during Beyoncé's recent tour, where a malfunctioning flying car prop also experienced a mid-air tilt. Both singers escaped injury. Videos of the Perry incident quickly circulated on social media, showing the dramatic moment the butterfly prop unexpectedly plummeted. The singer's professionalism and quick thinking were praised by many online. CNN has reached out to Perry's representatives for comment regarding the incident and the safety measures in place during her tour.
In our next story, Charli XCX marries the 1975 drummer George Daniel. Pop star Charli XCX and the 1975's drummer George Daniel have secretly married. The couple, who have been dating since 2021, exchanged vows at Hackney Town Hall in London. Photos circulating online show the happy couple posing with family in their wedding attire. Charli in a stunning white off-the-shoulder gown, and George in a sharp black suit. Initially, reports suggested a lavish Italian wedding in Sicily was planned. However, the pair opted for a more intimate ceremony. The couple's relationship blossomed after collaborating on a song in 2021, with their romance becoming public knowledge in 2023. Their engagement, announced earlier this year via Charli's social media, followed a whirlwind romance. The singer hinted at the impending nuptials months before, playfully urging George to propose during the 1975's tour. The surprise wedding concludes a romantic journey for the musical duo, marking a new chapter for Charli XCX and George Daniel as husband and wife.
In our next story, I Know What You Did Last Summer, twists and cameos revealed. The new I Know What You Did Last Summer movie, a requel to the 1997 slasher, features returning stars Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. alongside a fresh young cast. The film delivers on nostalgia, including Easter eggs referencing the original, but also throws in some major twists. A digitally de-aged Sarah Michelle Gellar makes a surprise cameo as the ghost of Helen Shivers, a nod to the original film's iconic character, appearing in a dream sequence. The film also includes a post-credits scene featuring Brandy Norwood, reprising her role as Carla Wilson from the sequel, hinting at a potential future installment. The killer is revealed to be Stevie Ward, played by Sarah Pidgeon, seeking revenge for the death of her spiritual peer. However, a shocking twist reveals that Ray Bronson, played by Freddie Prinze Jr., guided Stevie's murderous actions, driven by his own unresolved trauma. The film ends with Julie and Ava defeating Ray, but Stevie remains at large, setting the stage for a possible sequel. The unexpected killer reveal and the cameos from original cast members make this a compelling entry for both longtime fans and new viewers.
In our next story, Marvel blockbuster gets rave reviews. Early reactions to Marvel's The Fantastic Four: First Steps are overwhelmingly positive, praising its stunning visuals and compelling narrative. Critics are calling the film a visual feast, highlighting the snappy, confident storytelling and the excellent performances of the lead quartet: Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Human Torch, and Eben Moss-Bachrach as The Thing. The retro-futuristic aesthetic is also receiving significant praise, with comparisons drawn to Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. The film's impressive visual effects, particularly the depiction of Galactus and the Silver Surfer, are singled out for their immaculate quality. The story, described as both moving and witty, centers on the Fantastic Four's defense of Earth against the planet-eating Galactus, offering an awesome ride according to one reviewer. Reviewers emphasize the strong character development and the compelling relationships between the team members, making this the best on-screen adaptation of the Fantastic Four to date. Many critics emphasize the film's emotional depth alongside the action and humor. The film is described as emotionally resonant, delivering a sense of hope and leaving a lasting impact. The film's success is attributed to the skillful balancing act of introducing the characters, their world, and the complex threat of Galactus, even with some story elements being cut from the final product. The Fantastic Four: First Steps is scheduled for release on July 24th and promises to be a landmark entry in the MCU. Early reviews paint a picture of a visually breathtaking, emotionally engaging, and thrilling superhero adventure that successfully captures the spirit of the beloved comic books. In our next story, Gabbard threatens Obama officials with criminal referral over 2016 election assessment. Former Hawaii Representative Tulsi Gabbard, now Director of National Intelligence, has escalated the ongoing political battle surrounding Russia's alleged interference in the 2016 election. Gabbard released declassified documents, claiming they prove the Obama administration manufactured and politicized intelligence to justify the FBI's investigation into President Trump's campaign. She announced she's referring these documents to the Department of Justice for potential criminal prosecution of unspecified Obama administration officials. This action follows a similar move by current CIA Director John Ratcliffe, who referred former CIA Director John Brennan and former FBI Director James Comey for potential investigation. This latest development directly challenges the 2017 intelligence community assessment that Russia interfered in the election to benefit Trump. Gabbard and Ratcliffe's actions aim to undermine this assessment, a conclusion supported by a bipartisan 2020 Senate Intelligence Committee report. Democrats have strongly criticized Gabbard's actions, calling it an attempt to rewrite history and erode trust in intelligence agencies. They cite the Senate report as evidence against Gabbard's claims of politicized intelligence. The FBI's initial investigation into the Trump campaign's ties to Russia, launched in 2016, has been the subject of extensive scrutiny. Subsequent investigations by the Justice Department's Inspector General and Special Counsel John Durham yielded mixed results. While the Durham probe didn't find evidence of wrongdoing regarding the handling of intelligence, it did lead to indictments, including that of a former FBI lawyer who pleaded guilty to falsifying information. The ongoing controversy underscores deep partisan divisions over the origins and handling of the Russia investigation, with each side presenting its own interpretation of evidence and highlighting investigations that support their narrative. The future course of any DOJ actions resulting from these referrals remains